welcome to another edition of Season 28 of RGV Stars, live with Alex Arabia and Isaac Medina. Remember, RGV Stars is
the premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
And the RGV Celebrities Place to Be. Celebrities and community leaders like Cynthia Garcia Fuentes, all the way from Starr County. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to RGV Stars.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
I know we've known each other for so many years, and we have collaborated in so many projects. And today, our viewers, the fans of RGV Stars, will get to know more about you, your career, your achievements, obstacles, future goals, and anything else that you want to share. That's good?
Awesome.
Thank you, yes.
Awesome.
So we're super excited to have you here, Cynthia. So tell us a little bit about you, where you're from, and what you do full time.
Well, I'm from Starr County, of course. Very proud. That is my community, and I am very vested in my community. I've seen the growth that it's been going through, and it just excites me to see everything that is happening and to have been part of seeing the progress.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I mean, just seeing the progress, being at meetings, knowing that this is being done. They're working on infrastructure. They're working on this. Actually, when I worked for the school district for over 30 years, and I retired 15 years ago because they had an incentive. They offered all the old people an incentive to leave. They paid you to leave pretty much, so I took it. And so when I came into the county, the judge called me in because they didn't have a PR department. So I came from the PR department from the district, and he's like, I just want you to do Facebook and just let people know the good things that are happening in Starr County. Because normally in Starr County before, it was like something bad happened, the news were there, but something could happen, nobody found out. And nobody did Facebook. So Judge Vera was a catalyst in this department. He was a visionary, and he saw that Facebook was the way of the future. And he wanted to have everything on Facebook because that's what reaches all the different generations. Right? So we started, I was kind of like, when he called me in, I'm like, we've never done that, in the community. The cities didn't have it, the hospital didn't have it. In Starr County, nobody had Facebook in businesses. It was basically just personal. So I started working on Facebook.
You guys were like the pioneers, and then other people followed.
Because of the vision of Judge Vera. And so we started going to all the events and writing about what our commissioners were doing, because we have 4 commissioners and they do a lot for the community. Judge Vera, of course, the support.
Eloy Vera, who has been on the show here before as a guest.
And he's an amazing individual. He's a visionary. He's an engineer, so all of this comes to him, and it's, that's his domain. So, a lot of the things that have happened in Starr County, he has been there. He has pushed it. He has moved it. Him, along with Rose Benavides with the Industrial Foundation, and then all of the different councilmen and commissioners that have come along the way. Everybody pretty much has run with the torch, and that's why things are happening. Nobody has really stunned and said, no, I don't believe in this. It's everybody works together because we want progress. So when I came into the county, this is when Ms. Benavides and the judge were working on getting a lot of these businesses in that are there now, but at the time they were barely in communication, and they wanted to come. They saw potential in Starr County, and they wanted to come. So I got to see all of that. So to me, it's so exciting to see something spruce up, because now the infrastructure is done. So now they can come in. It's like the movie says, if you build it, they will come. That's what happened to us. But it was the hard work of a lot of the people that were there before. And like I tell you, when you have a visionary like our judge, like Judge Eloy Vera, it happens. It happens because he supports the right things. Like with STC, that he went out and he supported STC, and that's how we have
STC has grown so much.
Right. So we have these people in Starr County, like I've mentioned.
And Rose Benavides, who also has been a guest on RGV Stars.
Yes.
It must be great for you to have those working relationships with them for so many years.
And to see her enthusiasm.
Those outstanding leaders in Starr County.
Yes, to see her enthusiasm and working hard for the community and working with all of the different municipalities, working with the county. She brings in the people. She goes and she talks. She goes to conferences. She goes to meetings. She brings in these people, and she actually shows them our town. She goes and she says, okay, this is this, this is this, this is this. and she just walks, she goes around with them, because basically when a business wants to come in, you don't tell them where to go.
Yeah.
But you show them everything that is available, and then they make a decision.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
And Rio Grande has grown so much with Starbucks and so many
Right.
other restaurants
from
and stores.
everywhere, yes.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing what has happened. But it took a long time to do the infrastructure, but now it's
Yeah.
there. So now it's easier for people to come in
Yes.
Yeah.
and bring their business. And I tell them, like when I go to the meetings with the Hispanic Chamber, we are a happening town. If anybody wants to open a business right now, this is a perfect place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our taxes are lower. We have the property. We have the people. People go. I mean, look at the coffee shops.
Yes.
You see the lines. We have 3 coffee shops in Rio Grande City.
No, they're not full.
And there's lines.
Yeah.
There's lines. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited that I got to see this growth, that I got to work with all of these people.
And be a part of it.
Be a part of it.
Yeah.
And, I'm very proud that we've had all of these people that have been either commissioners, because we've had some that have left,
Mayors and
mayors that have, this started way
Yeah.
back then with the mayors way back then.
Yeah.
And everybody continues
Yeah.
to support each other and work together and run with the torch. They might not always agree on everything, but they will work together.
Yes.
So it's an amazing county. It's an amazing place to be, because we're happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think has been your biggest achievement and also your biggest obstacle in your professional career?
Well, I don't think I can say I've had an obstacle, because I think because I worked with the school district for so long, people trust me in the sense that they know that if I go and I'm going to, say, for example, I'm hosting a clinic, because I do the wellness also for the county, they're going to help me out. Also, when COVID happened, I helped with the clinics, with the immunization clinics. I helped with the vaccination clinics, and also with the testing. And basically, my job was to get the volunteers and get it, or help organize. And we had an amazing community that came through for us big times. We had, of course, Judge Vera was at the helm. He was the one that got vaccines, because they didn't want to send us any vaccines to Starr County, because they figured McAllen was a hub. So it was only an hour away. But he felt he didn't want especially the elderly, to come over here waiting line 7 hours to get a vaccine.
Wow.
Because
it wasn't practical at all.
that's how the lines were. So he really worked very, very hard together with Ms. Rose Benavides, Ryan Guillen, Congressman Cuellar, and everybody
They've all
else.
been RGV stars. Here.
Yeah.
Yes, everybody worked really hard to declare us a hub. And the hospital, Talia Munoz, and so we became a hub. So it was easier to get the vaccines. Our first vaccine clinic, it was the National Guard that came in, and I believe that it was on the latter part of January of 2021. And we had the first clinic. We vaccinated over 100 elderly. And the story went, we made it to national news, because we were the first community that literally vaccinated over 95% of our elderly before anybody else. We also were one of the first communities that vaccinated the instructors, the teachers, because Judge Vera felt maybe it was not, their time, but how could they be there educating our kids if they were not healthy?
Yeah.
Whether on Zoom or whether in person, he felt it was very important. He's always been very supportive of education, and the teachers were very important. So we were one of the first county that started vaccinating our instructors so that they could be healthy, so they could continue to educate our students.
Wow.
So through the leadership of Judge Vera, and of course, following with Rose Benavides and Talia Munoz and everybody else, Ms. Munoz, I should say Mrs. Munoz, she's the hospital administrator, amazing lady. They worked together with all the other officials, and it happened. And then we had our clinics at the schools, okay? So, oh my gosh, the response from the principals. We had Mr. Adolfo Peña, we had Mr. Carlos Guzman in Roma, we had Sara Alvarado in San Isidro, and we used those buildings, those gymnasiums, and they were just like, what do you need? So we would work together. If we were going to have the clinic in Rio Grande City, Mr. Peña would instruct Mr. Barrera, who's a nursing director, to have some of the volunteers and nurses because we really had about anywhere from 80 to 100 volunteers per clinic.
Wow, that's a lot.
Okay, so they would get half of the nurses, and then we would get the other half. Mr. Peña would get some of the people to do some of the other chores, and we had like the adult probation department under the leadership of Audencio Garza. He would send us his probation officers to do the IM tracking, which is very tedious because you have to do the applications, you have to do all that information, because that's how they track what immunizations you've gotten. So literally, if you go right now to a pharmacy and you want to check, when did I have this vaccine, they can go in there and they can check because everybody has to report. So it was a great operation. The community came through for us big
Teamwork.
times.
Yeah.
Teamwork. We would call like the home health, the doctor's offices. They would send us volunteer nurses. They would send us staff. So, I mean, we were always staffed.
And speaking of volunteers, every time I take my psychology club students as
Yes.
volunteers to events, I always see you there. You're at all the events for so many years, from art walks to cancer walks, Relay for Life, all kinds of events, Dia del Niño, etc.
Yeah, well, the thing is
very
that
involved
our
in the
community
community, and
is.
you're showcasing it through Facebook, through social media.
Right. And the thing is that, it takes us to go out there and volunteer. If we don't volunteer, how can things happen?
Exactly.
But we live in an amazing community. I mean, the outpour community response. I mean, every time that we need volunteers,
Yeah,
they're there. They're there. We call and they're like, what do you need?
like the psychology club.
Yes, like you all, your psychology club, the schools. I feel very blessed to live in a time where people are willing to go out on a limb and help you, because we even had many times that we had to stay late for these clinics, and the people would stay and volunteer.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's just amazing. It's like wow, that's our community.
And aside from your role there at Starr County Public Relations, you're also a board member here in the Rio Grande Valley Chamber of Commerce. How did that come about? How many years as a board member there?
I've been there for going on 5 years. I know that I was nominated, and I didn't know too much about it, right? I mean, I would always see Cynthia Saculensi, because of course, who doesn't see Cynthia Saculensi?
She's been on
everywhere.
RGV Stars too. Yeah.
Yes.
Cynthia.
So,
Your tocaya, Cynthia.
my tocaya. So I always say, every time we go to meetings, this is Cynthia from Hidalgo and I'm Cynthia from Starr County. So we're counterparts. But anyways,
It's been a nice experience also serving as
yes,
board
very
member.
much so, because I feel very proud to represent Starr County. When we go to meetings, we tell the people what we have in Starr County. And literally, I have had events and mixers in Starr County where we've showcased like the Roma Historic District. Okay, we've had events over there. As a matter of fact, about 3 years ago, we had an event over there, and we had over 150 people that showed up from the valley and from over there. So like they got to see, the historic district. You have the observation deck that you can literally be right there, right by the river, and then we had a little mixture there at our ancestral craft. We went to the birding center. We went to the Casa Rosa. Went to the back to see it, because you can literally go out there and you can see the suspension bridge, and it's a beautiful sight. So we did that. Then we did La Borde. We did the Tijerina Courtyard. So we take this over there and we get together and we work together with the chambers, the Roma Chamber, the Rio Grande City Chamber, the RGV Chamber, and we invite other people. So a lot of people go because they didn't really know Rio Grande City or Starr County or Roma before, and now they're starting to hear about it.
Yeah.
And every meeting that we have, I strongly, advertise my community.
Yeah.
Because it's so
You're
important.
so proud
And what
of
are your
Starr
future
I'm so-
goals? Where do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years?
Well, I hope I can stay in this job because I love it. Of course, there's a lot of new things, and I try to embrace new technology comes in, things come in, and I try to embrace it. I try to learn it. I tell everybody, nobody's born learned. We have to learn, and every day we learn. And I'm very glad to say that I love learning.
Yeah.
I love learning. I love working with different, programs and different things. And when I was actually voluntold to do the wellness program, it came about because our insurance was super high for our staff. And that was because people were not taking care of themselves.
Yeah.
So I was voluntold to do this, to be the wellness coordinator. And at the time, I really didn't know too much about it. But I started partnering with a lot of people and bringing in a lot of education for our staff. So literally, we would do like mammograms right there in our parking lot. We had a bus come in, do mammograms for women, do bone density tests. I have immunizations. I used to have them like at least 3 times a year. Now we do them twice a year, right there. So staff doesn't literally have to be off to go take care of their health.
Yeah.
Because the median age of our workers is 20 to like maybe 45. So they take care of their children, they take care of their parents. They don't have time for themselves.
Yeah.
So we try to do everything in-house. We do like liver scans there at our building, so people can go out there and check their livers. They can go out there and check their eyes. So we partner. We have a lot of partners. We partner a lot with DHR also, and they come in. We've had like the oncologists. We've had a cardiologist. They come in and they speak with the people. We've even had, I remember one time we had
And where can people find access to this, and where can they find you on social media?
well, Starr County, Texas Facebook page.
Okay.
They can find us there. Yeah, we had a
share all the flyers and all
Yeah,
the
we share everything there. We share everything there. Yeah, and we have a lot of seminars. We constantly train our staff, but because of the wellness program and all the people that I have partnered with, I also do a lot of them in the community. So it started it's actually called Starr County, a Healthy Starr County One Step at a Time. And we started with our staff, and then it's gone out to the community. So literally we help out with any clinic that the community has. If they invite us, we help out, we bring resources. So it's very exciting for me. Every day is a new day, and it's just...
And you're also married to Sheriff Fuentes, who has done also a lot for Starr County.
Yes.
How important has the family support been?
It's very important. It's very important, and I believe, my husband has always been very supportive, as I have been very supportive of his jobs. They're 2 very separate careers. He has his career, and I have mine. Sometimes we meet in functions, and...
busy schedules, both of you.
Yes, very busy schedules. People tell me, when do you all get to see each other? Well, we have coffee every morning for sure. And then the rest of the day, we'll see.
It depends.
We'll see, yes.
Awesome.
But
A closing remark, a closing message for the fans of RGV Stars to end the interview.
Well, I would like to thank you all so much for having me here today, and everything that you do for Starr County, because you do a lot. Your students have volunteered throughout the years, and that has been a big asset for us. I remember your programs that you used to have. They were amazing, and a lot of people went in there, and we didn't even know they had the talents that they showed.
Conferences and talent shows.
Right. So thank you so much for everything that you've done, and thank you for doing this show. I think that it showcases what our community is about, because we are not just Starr County or just the Valley. We are one community.
Correct.
We are one united community. We always, we had, for example, a press conference for the New World School Worm hearing in Weslaco about a month ago, right? And it was the 4 judges getting together, and they always get together. So you know what? We are one community. We are not Rio Grande. We're not Starr County. We're not Hidalgo. We're one community.
It's all
so
about teamwork. Yeah.
That's one thing that's very important.
Message.
We are teamwork.
Thank you so much, Cynthia. We wish you the best. More success, more blessings.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you for being here.
And this was another edition of season 28 of RGV Stars, live with Alex Sarabia and Isaac Medina. Remember, RGV Stars is
The premier platform for showcasing Rio Grande Valley talent.
and the RGV Celebrity Space to Be. Until next time.
See you guys.